Liberia is on the rising. Good afternoon to you. What a wonderful day. It started with heavy downpour of rain and it has ended with a sunshine. Rain or shine, mill must go. I still remember that slogan when I was a child growing up in the airfield neighborhood. Rain or shine, mills must go. Liberia Telecommunication Corporation, I don't telecommunication ministry. That is, I don't know whether they still have that rain or shine. Mills must go. This is State of the Nation. We're happy to be back. This is an extraordinary presentation today. We're going to be calling on some of our loved ones and supporters. Hey, my people. Man, look, I just coming from a meeting and man. Anyway, because of you people, we are strong. And because of us, you are informed. And that is the reason why we don't let any minute split over without informing you. Truth FM 96.1. It is the radio service of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. We've come a long way, 2005, 2011, 2017, and 2023. This is the fourth election coverage in this station's history. My name is Koloba Siafa, and I'm here with Fina. The both of us will take you up to Sign of Town at 5 o'clock this evening. As I said, we are so glad to rejoin you this morning or this afternoon. Let me welcome my co-presenter, Magdalene. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. It's good to be back. It's good to be back this afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. How was your evening?
It was good. I went home safely. I went home early. I was hoovering around in the neighborhood, and
You're always like 10 minutes away from
you know, when you called me, I told you say I was around. How do you call it, please? Here?
I just
Jamaica Road. Jamaica. Why are you giving us this thing at the back? Yeah. Tell Mike to come in.
Yeah.
I was woofering around. I was around Jamaica when you called. You said I was checking on you because sometimes you are my motivation. To be frank, workplace motivation or inspiration. The way you sometimes are broken and then you come. Oh, come on, man! Look, Chris, what's going on? Look, just see somebody in the street there. And people look up to you, and these things motivate me. Let me just tell you now.
Oh, wow.
These things motivate me so much, and it has made me to multiply my regard, my respect for you. And I want to admonish you. I want to tell you thank you openly. Yeah. What's happening today?
No,
what you cook today?
No, but you know, yeah, but I mean, the workplace should be a place where you feel, happy coming, and you always, because we spend most of our time, at work. So the office or your co-workers should be a family.
Yeah.
Yes, because you spend most of your time at office. So I have worked in, I usually say I work in other areas. Yes, there will always be some, kind of challenge or problems or what have you. But at the end of the day, the workplace should be a place where when you are coming, you feel so comfortable. You feel so good. You feel like yes, I'm going to another family. Not where you come, you're not speaking to the other person. Yeah, you're not speaking to the other person. I mean, those things are common, right? I can't say, oh, it doesn't happen anywhere and stuff like that. But we should have a space where you are free, you are happy to come to work, you feel comfortable with the person sitting right beside you. the respect and the, the kind of concern you share in everything. It's not only about coming to work, make money and go back home, but because you don't know where you'll meet people tomorrow. Yes, you don't know the war. I usually say the war is a global village. And since you said thank you, I usually say thank you, but I have to say always say thank you because you deserve it. You are a wonderful leader, a very great one, result oriented, is glaring. You always push for the best of this institution. There are times it's a little bit challenging, but you always want things to be the right way because of your expertise, the kind of experience that you have, the kind of places you work, the kind of people you interact with. And at the end of the day, you want where you are to be the very best. But yes, so that is it. And let's just continue to be there for each other. There are times I go, to the newsroom, talk to the folks, and yeah, we have chit chat. And yes, I mean the place should. I don't like to make a cycle or put myself in a prison where I cannot, be able to reach to some other person, some yeah, because of one or two reasons. No, that that's not how a working environment should be. Yes, that's not how a working environment should be. So yeah, let me just pause here and
Thank you very much. So this is something coming up in the next minute. We'll talk to Mark, and then later on we'll talk to
oh, Mike is already
yeah,
here.
Mark is already here. We'll talk to T. Wanake. T. Wanake is launching his campaign tomorrow, launch and close at the same time. I'm told, but we have a message for the Liberian people, and we will take 30 minutes. That is when we shall finish with our guest lineup this afternoon. 30 minutes on it. It is important. I want you people to listen and get ready to call. 30 minutes. We will take on it and tell you the state of affairs or state of the nation and our quest to bring you minute by minute description of election day all over the country. But first, let me welcome Mark. Mark, good afternoon to you.
You bring
Oh,
that here,
oh,
you know yourself.
but what happened? Well, oh,
Yeah.
I just encountered with a motorcyclist. They will be here at 4:30, and he made a testimonial that he's been monitoring us from Kenamai, Pujehu district in Sierra Leone, and he's come to see us for the first time, and I will be delighted to host him at 3:30, 4:30. Sorry. So yeah, Mike, thank you so much for coming. Where are we now? You should be winding off, man. You should be winding down now. No time for campaign
No
anymore.
time, no
No
time.
time. Let me just remind you, 6 more days. And this is the frequency. You're going to be in your comfort of homes or home comfort, listening, whether you are the leader, you are in the lead or you are way to the bottom or in the middle or halfway. This is the platform. So let's talk to you. Tell us what are the last minute rushes. That's what we call you here for. So, and what different have you done since you left from here?
Well, since I left from here, though, the thing as a whole is very it's exhausting. It's somebody will always say that it's tedious. The rest is has been all out there done. And we have listened to what you have done for the past 2 years, 3 years, and you have to remind them to forget those things and forget all what you have done in your whole life. So, what I want to tell everybody is this podcast for us for the past 2 years, 5 years, but we don't know if you are doing. So what we are doing is time of you to watch new projects to tell people that what you're doing because but from us. But you just put your right mind, put a yes mind. You have been doing this for you for the past 2 years, so this is 2 years. Imagine yourself that you know. So in the same time we are doing what you want about through everything and then 100% or we have managed to reach at least 100% of our legacy.
Does he have any leadership trait in him? Does he have any leadership trait in him?
Yes,
Does he have? Does he have? Does he have thick skin? I meant to say thick skin. In politics, when we say thick skin, people who
Mm.
are very difficult to get
Yeah.
annoyed.
Yeah.
that's the kind
You
of
sure about that?
that's the kind of person that I'm supporting. And you have a track record. You serve as youth chairman for the just for 2 years. People that have led not it's not something easy. It's leading from there to chairman for the program where you are charged with responsibility. So most of the government at the time got that there is a serious bureaucracy where people are things are broken and you see resource or things for the cities to actually for people that actually people that now. Yeah, not just something easy. Something that they do necessarily things easy. You move from job to other sport and things like that. And so you have a very intensive service.
What is his team plan B just in case he doesn't win?
As maybe you have a package of things for that is for usually this now. It's a bit of a help. Send that news to the they are not independent because like the mayor who has appointed the president, he has they always say that you don't serve the government because if you serve the government, you're focused on having your own money. So I'm focusing more on
Who do you support presidentially?
individually I support it's not yes, it's not bad thing. I'm not talking about APC as a whole.
Oh, I see.
I don't have any plan for anybody apart from
But Patrick is going independent, right?
Patrick is going independent. The party as a whole. As APC are also supporting him, CNC are supporting him, they are working with him and they are supporting him. But personally for me, I support is APC.
Okay, sometimes we like to tell the listeners or the viewers, sometimes it will look so boring for you. This legislative campaign discussion on the radio. But guess what? This is the moment we have to
Yeah.
scrutinize these people.
Hmm.
And somebody told me, a respected elderly man said, look, by the time these people win, they'll even forget that they appear on this radio, right? So we like to seize the moment and to talk to these people, let them put themselves on record, what they're going to do. Then radio personality will begin reminding them when they shall have won that you said this one, you said that, you didn't say this one. Why now you want to change? That's exactly what we are doing now. Yeah.
So what we have done for us,
Hmm.
we are very committed to what we are committed to. We have really commended notes to other people that are representing those people that will always vote for us. We are committed to those people. So many things for them. Those things we are signing. Every one of us we are signing. So it's a social contract. We get I'm paying for this. I'm paying for certain things. I'm paying for us. So we are not people that will talk. We don't want to do anything. We are not saying that we are millionaires because while others have been saying they are this other stuff. So for us, we are not millionaires, but we are not making it so happen. And we are still there to show that get them what opportunity, get them resources to participate. Because not all of their efforts are sponsored by job market. So they are saying that every job market can impact has its own benefits. If you see one opportunity where you have to build on brand that that is something that we have committed to. He get the last time about that package serve over 1,000 employees sometimes that might there are some people who are not able to use so I just tell you the time that might you know how to put a package so in convincing ourselves some of these things that we do you have to what package all what
I can promise you that I got everything. I created a database outside of the studio. Let me tell you now.
after one of the package up to now 2 years and you are not connecting yourself to where can you stay. That is something we always recommend in terms of this activities, projects, and other stuff.
Okay, this is State of the Nation. It's 3 o'clock in Painesville, and we continue with this one until 3:15 to 3:30. So, have you been able to touch all the nooks and crannies of district and number 3 where you want to represent? Have you been?
Before I answer your question, I know we're going into that, but I want to address whether any person has like
No, please don't dictate to this platform. What wrong?
so
What
those
wrong with you? What wrong with you?
since you want me to
Yes,
you want me to ask
yes. I got my line of questioning.
we have 11 communities in the country.
You visited all.
Yes, we have visited all.
What have they told you?
Well, yeah, two different set of people that we were speaking about.
Mhm.
There are certain people that told us how do you have done this? They welcome us, live your private life. We have what we call people that we work with that come and ask you, go inside the private activities and ask you. There's those people that have those catalysts go in to work with other communities. So these group of people they are saying that they need something back. And we had a lot of people, professional people, nurses, doctors, teachers, and other people. These people that impact our life. And when they are working with these people, and they feel that the police is engaging right because they are looking for people to support you back. There are a lot of people that people want scholarships because they have special talent. Some people came years ago and want to go out and work with them. People go out because they want to do that. There are some kids that have a lot of hidden talent and they can't, they are exposed to a lot of social activities in the community. So this group of people also see that this is important. And yeah, they always believe that this package has suffered too much. So this time around,
What
what is
What do they mean by suffer too much?
suffered too much in the sense that
His second. This is the first time
this is
contesting.
this is
Okay.
the first time in Nigeria, and they've got 17 candidates in Nigeria. This one is suffered too much from the also the is attempted vote on that end. So these are the group of people that might have reached out to me. They are open to ask for some of 10 person.
Okay. So now let's come now to your main concern. I just wanted to clear those things on the periphery. Let's go into the cross now. When are you? Have you launched or when are you closing?
On May 15th of this year, we're going to do a competition practical contest as an independent candidate in the country. So comes Friday, 6th of October, the masses will be released to the next week. Somebody want to ask what is the history of the debate of the 11 communities in this country. To tell you that they are withdrawn, to tell you that some, but most of them because they learned from this country. The country never is the country. They never hold it that just vote. In other words, the masses figure. And Mr. Men, will be coming outside on Friday. This coming Friday, after tomorrow, will be coming outside with the announcement of this help at the same time. So, so people who at the office of FOP, Professor Patrick, would need to tell them that thank you for all what you have done for us. Thank you for all what you have done for us. Thank you for the service. Thank you for the market us.
Where's the venue? You said where? What do you call it? Our office. I mean, come on, that's vague. What? Give the location of the place. Now, yeah.
Is that something that would because I want to tell you something from today.
Mm-hmm.
The empire will start on time, but the work on so people from God will gather that people from
So it's Town part of District 3?
yeah, remember that we had to one town. We have one town that outside is located.
Mm-hmm.
We have another one town where the weapon that's
Okay.
so but the one with weapon people from the areas so much from
Hmm.
everyone of us will pass from town. Will pass from town, will pass through to red light, from red light to come from back of the so back of the all so somebody will say, why do people have ready for most of the time people are always
So you are the interviewer now, and you are the interviewee
The
now.
man seizing the
You
moment.
can ask yourself. You asking your own question. You answer it. So when you finish answering that one, then we will ask our own question. Yeah, let's hear you. Somebody will say, Mhm.
I always tell people that share when I carry you for 6 months. I'm there for the 5 years when I carry you for 6 months. I will say when I carry you for 6 years, but why would carry you for 6 years? So, but then they said, I don't want to get whatever everyone to get 25 photo. So, what we are doing, the diaspora supporters of my which is 1,000 really also support
Okay, so let me come now with my concerns. You haven't asked your own question and answer it. What are the security measures put into place? Are there other candidates closing on tomorrow? You've been able to identify that. If yes, what are the security measures? If no, again, what are the security measures?
so what we have done, what we have on the tell you that like all about this, but because of what
Okay, so but you be among yourselves. You still need security.
That's what we expect. That's what
Hmm.
we expect. There's all kinds of funny talk. Talk about
What are those funny talks?
funny talk people and yeah, nobody can post time us. They are not careful like that. We are committed to one but in terms of security, we have a police station that was constructed by somebody who we have constant communication with police. Most besides that, we also have our security weapons. Officers of Friday, so that we can have security practice. Uh, also, so, in terms of security, protect those when it comes to in terms of what to do. So, we don't expect that but in that, even though there was a lot of competition because our office is very active, so was important is that we don't expect that but none of the competition was
Okay, this is State of the Nation, Mark Timber of Patrick Kumaya's camp, ahead of the launch on Friday, and then that's going to be it. So some candidates, like a president is said as a mark of precedence, will always use some of these gatherings to promote peace, reconciliation. I don't have to tell you that the nation is divided politically. You seize the moment to reunite your people as you go sit home, wait for Tuesday.
uh, yes, no,
How difficult is that for you?
it's not difficult.
You're dragging your answer, man. That should have been affirmatively yes. We will give the peace message.
The peace message is something that we are is putting on our banner, on our speaker, on everything. That is something that we are constantly talking about. But before SAAH is our Tuesday will be election, and election is just like it's one. You are not going to bring down Nigeria because you are not going to bring down your business. You are not going to damage and spoil your character that actually spoil your character because so what you to do. I know people will shock you when you get a man and when you be patient. I know people will make you all want to feel the land because of money will be very patient. Stay on the ground, wait for the time so that when the time reaches, vote favor to vote peace. Don't want to say war is something that we see is based on this. So that is the peace message I have for you. But for you, I'm not peace. You see, as much as peace is message, there are a lot of things that number one is a guy who hates for him, he had nothing to lose until he was born. For us, about property,
You wanna call his name? Who's
yes,
that?
that candidate is this guy is going to speak because he has consistently accused by the that is take the document give me so that you can have competent people that you give me who will want for just so
And he got a document?
but it told that they are not involved into politics. They cannot do it. Now, when you stop doing that, this character that you do, probably is some character, is that are there, is that. Nobody will say that is what's beside that. This guy, he started this thing with the solar panel engineer. Was three communities. Most people communities back. They've never been able to work in this. So you can get close to your community, you can get valuation, you can get some very relevant. So because we didn't know it, I mean for the communities, a lot of communities already. So this guy went and later is was when the plane is level, because one community said at the company, this guy go overnight his work overnight, usually the level because the first one I did I put on it. So because one community wanted and he's not in a position to provide his was go there in the night, usually the level carry the pins in so that the maliciously on the camera. And we have a portion of the boys. I said that the boys instead of taking it because people will steal it. Around 2 in the morning, we have 1 in the morning, they will take the boat to the video on the camera. That means different from it. That is a deception to the people. I guess you cannot be doing that and telling the people that you are doing it. So the last time we did I mean, after the single case about attack on family. That is what that's probably
how he was attacked. How was he attacked? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how do you expect
I thought you clarified that you were accused before, and you called in to clarify, right? Uh-huh. No, but we don't want to open Pandora, but the other guys could be tempted to call in too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Few calls 077-514-4278. We'll do at least 4, 5. Then you will address them, and then we call it a quit to take in another candidate from that same district. This caller is on the line. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, my name is Mark Jawu. President General Motiri, I joined a conversation from one of the cameras in the Brazil Bureau to be senior.
So why can't you say Fennel?
Yeah, let me just thank you to the guest studio there. And on tomorrow, Friday, we are young people of the DSP as usual to tell them about Sajikuma. But before Friday, on today, we the young people on Wednesday, so resident on Wednesday, within Georgia or Sajikuma represented Kennedy. We are result of voting as our next lawmaker. So on Friday, we're going to be also massively parading a telling the people and the other guys that we are ready to carry on as our next lawmaker. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon, Ambassador Mararin Finasa.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Let me say good afternoon to the studio and good afternoon to Uncle Chris. This is Harvey, and I join you from the sub office of position with Johnson. To the studio girl, I think you should focus more on your campaign messages than contacting on your opponent. It shows your weakness. So I think what you do is focus on creating more strategy to win the people over. Then the big crying wolf, as someone attacking you, you were denied, and people attacking and leaving the community. I think it's not mean well for you. It's just sign of defeat. So I think you should more focus on your victory.
Yeah, Chief. You said it right, but sometimes clarity is good to make some clarity because okay, I have you need to come here, and you know that.
Of course, I'll be there tomorrow.
Look at you, and you find your own time.
Hello?
You got it?
Hello? Yes? Hello?
Good afternoon, Uncle Chris. Good afternoon.
Let's hear you quickly.
Thank you. And let me say good afternoon to
yes, sir.
And this afternoon,
I think you have to read that because you're coming in cracking. Let me take the next one quickly. Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
My name is Thomas Jr. and I call from Puebla Supermarket.
1 minute quickly.
Let me say many thanks to your studio guest, Martin, for marketing interest. And Patrick Kumuya is a serviceman that we don't expect to be one of our lawmakers in the history of Liberia. You know, he has a school that.
Hello? You got a school that is what? Oh, you slip off. Sorry. Let me take the next one. Hello?
Hello?
Yep.
How are you, Chris SELLEE and Madeline SAAH?
Let's hear from you quickly.
Yes,
my name is Prince Blummer and I call you from district number 3. Let me say thank you to the studio. You know, I'm just a living evidence to exactly what he's explaining over there. You see the personality in Patrick Kumuya. This man stands for above all other candidates in the district. So I don't see the reason why one match should be wasting his energy. You know, like there should be no campaign by now. Because the other people, those are crooks. We're not here for them. Like you said, even though the lawmaker, they said the lawmaker did nothing, but the other young man who's coming to challenge Belonia is causing serious problem about lying to our people in the district.
Okay.
And October 10, we're going to come out with a resounding victory for Honorable Patrick Kumuya.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Last caller. Hello?
Hello?
Let's hear you. Last caller.
My name is Prince to Ajoivo Program Western.
Prince, let's hear you.
Yeah, I would never appreciate people for the student explanation. I think my telling all the people of the must be are not at you, but the people and other people that smooth the people of the must be are what you can or what they thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And we can't take any calls. Yes, Mark? Yeah. Okay.
party are always prepared. Only this time around, trust the getting the chance to put yourself right there. So comes Friday, when you show up, when you to pack up, tell other celebrities that there's no peace. Then the after 2023 election, start waiting so that people can see that you're going. Lastly, we are so grateful to our chairman, chairman, Pastor P, over the assistant chair, that it was later the chairman, Pastor Bala, Pastor Junior, Chair Lee, Anna Conley, for all of the support. We are very, very grateful. Everyone of you are tireless.
Okay.
But finally, as we go to the closure of the meeting, I'm glad not just you don't have anything going on. Friday, let's work together to make sure that budget is selected. Skills are very important before. So one of the says, grow African shine and a very rare, shining hair and on valid people. So as soon as you put that valid people, then we read the cycle of the valid people.
Okay.
Just go back for it. Okay.
Okay.
So much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Tell all the people to tune in to
Nobody get to my best
96.1
place, oh.
96.1 that evening on October 10th, when we bring you the actual numbers that your votes will be counted. Thank you so much. Yes.
Hey.
Mama, it's okay now. It's okay.
All right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you come into it.
All right. You will do it again. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. That's Mark Timber. Mark Timber represents the Patrick Kumaya's camp. Then let's take a break. When we come back, we will be searching for missing voter cards that could possibly deny you from voting. Let's take a break to be right back.
This short drama will help educate citizens to do away with impunity
Yeah, that is we're very close. On the program. Eh? No, we can do it back to back.
Yeah.
Put it right here. I said no. I know. Mm-hmm. Pull it in. It is.
This country is just political parties that have no vision for this country. Your world is most constitutional in this country.
Give it to Josh. Right, Josh.
Right now is not the time to place blame on one group of people. Because all of us get an opportunity now to make La Blue better by voting on October 10. And to you, mommy, listen to me, Google. Don't say that kind of thing again. Don't just vote because you want to exercise your right. Make sure you know the person you're voting for. Go look at their passport. Yes, for building.
I think that stranger bring it in the Where is Steve? You said that in the car in Egypt beating, right? Okay. Yeah.
in Abroad with opportunities for the youth and making the schools for children. So what's about we the world people? It's all the two we talk. The all about the youth and women. But our coming together with them too. If we all do our best, we elect good leaders, then we get good facility with all the medication inside and book good out there that are well paid. Tell me when you get sick, you will not go there. If we all go together and elect the right leaders, and they make our education system good, and you send your children there and they become educated and start working tomorrow. Who will enjoy the benefit? And now you, oh, now you are talking. Because I told you all the people say they ain't talking. And then you doing nothing but compared. If we all make the rightful decision and elect the right people, that all of us will enjoy this country, yeah. My name is Dr. Yeah, everything you say, sorry for putting it in the area. You all people, you all get involved in doing a right job for our country. You know, you must own a party. I tell you, but for the other matter, that's the thing. I really who is for the other number here, tell like this, no time to be that, no automatic, like we will be very different. We will be staying where we are able to push it where different to get for the right people. Yeah.
This message is brought to you by Accountability Lab Nigeria with support from Crusade Civil Society Activity Project.
Okay, so yes, that's our partner in bringing you all the happenings during the election of next week election. But first, before we go to Studio B, let's read these names out. These people stand the risks of not voting because their voter cards are with us here. Missing voter cards are with us here. And by the time you hear your name, just proceed to Truth FM, collect your voter card, and get yourself prepared for Tuesday. Morris Kenneth Mangibi, Wisdom Bala, Maserado, Michelle Colley, Maserado, Joe Ward, Maserado, Mami Jack Kuno, Maserado, Blessing Marka, Nimba, Sir Joseph, Maserado, Eki Nebo, Maserado, Patrick Dier, Maserado, Melvina Jolo, Maserado, Marka Scroton, Maserado, Fata Jala, Maserado, and Antonin Jiba, Maserado. Let me do that once again. Missing voter cards, updated voter cards. Morris Cannon, Mangibi, Wisdom Bala, Maserado, Mitchell Colley, Maserado, Joe Ward, Maserado, Mamin Jakuno, Maserado, Blessing Menka, Nimba, Sir Joseph, Maserado, Eki Nebo, Maserado, Patrick Dier, Maserado, Melvina Julo, Maserado, Marco Scotton, Maserado, Fata Jala, Maserado, and Anthony Bear, Maserado. Okay, those names are, we have their cards here, and we expect you to come and pick them up, or else you're not going to vote. Why will you treat yourself like that? Other people will be making decisions that will live with you for 6 years. 6 years and 9 years. And you will not participate. Please come for your voter cards. This is State of the Nation. It's a public service announcement free of charge as part of our corporate social responsibility to the people of Liberia. Here comes T. Wanake of District Number 3, Montserrat County. T is, I'm looking for your campaign song, right? I try to find it, I can't get it. Yes, let Madeline find it. It's danceable, right? I'll listen to it this morning on the TBS, just after the TBS. Yeah. Can somebody, I don't know how it is safe. Yeah. But why are we looking for it? Good afternoon to you. Yes, man. You can't get tired talking tough. Oh, okay. This is it. Let me play it before we come to you. It's danceable, and you will like it. Yes. Let me see whether we can do it right here. Okay, this is it.
Our country has gone through three generations. Two points coming up here really quickly. Through the years, we have often chosen our leadership on the basis of friendship and partisanship, rather than patriotism and love for nation. But in doing so, we have often compromised national interests and the future of ordinary people. Yet we have continued to blame Liberia's government for all of Liberia's problems, rather than take personal responsibility for the decisions that we have made. I will tell you here today that this election coming up is perhaps the most consequential election in all of Liberia's modern history. And this is because the very future of our democracy depends on justice and equality will be on this ballot. Accountability and transparency will be on this ballot. Law for nation and the future of Liberia's city will also be on this ballot. We therefore cannot take the outcome of this election lightly. I encourage you to look at my record on human rights and the work that I have done to advance education and infrastructure development in this country. I promise you that if you vote for me as your representative for district number 3 surrounding this election, you can rest assured that I will be the voice of reason. I will work with my colleagues to ensure that Liberia takes its rightful place in the committee of nations. Thank you, and God bless Liberia.
My man, dance to the this morning. I said it again. This guy can sing, man. This guy can sing. This guy can sing. Yeah, yeah. So we gotta crash. Sorry, we gotta crash it on that computer, and we try to work it out today, and we couldn't do it in time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But we are on air and online on 96.1 FM and www.truthfm uh, 96.1. Good afternoon to you, Chief.
Good afternoon, Chris. It's a pleasure to be back here again with you, my boy. We missed quite a few shows, but we were here, I believe, last week or the week before, and we continued the conversation on our platform issue and the agenda items that we have been pushing through our community since maybe the beginning of February.
What is your experience, man? Let's take a stock of your experience, man. This is your first time contesting, right?
Oh yeah, it's a
How
lot.
does it look like? I haven't tasted this thing before. O'Neill has tasted this. David Coty has tasted this. These are my friends. Their experiences vary. Let's hear yours.
I there's something called Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. So there is something about it that you can enjoy, and there's something about it that can be strenuous and quite complicated.
Hmm.
I believe in my mind that no matter how much you prepare for this, there will always be something about the process that will shock you or that will surprise you. For the first time in over maybe 2 years,
Hmm.
I almost got angry for the first time in almost 2 years. Yeah, and there was my people, my entire team that's working with me was a little surprised to see me almost getting angry. But it was because there was a moment where I thought that certain individuals were not sufficiently appreciating uh, certain things that we were doing. Meaning that there were guys from the other camp that we have been trying so hard to, move them over to our camp with our messages and because we've been talking to the people in a very different fashion. We've been talking about our experience. We talk about our own life story, from 30 years ago when I went to jail for something I didn't do, all the way fast forward to 25 years ago when I became a teacher, and maybe 20 years ago when I became the executive director for the International Foundation for Human Rights Defense, and all of the different feeding programs that we have undertaken over the last couple of years, and the scholarship that we have given, and the investment opportunity that we have brought to this country. You probably heard me talk about the bus ride, which I believe
Yes, I'm going to ask you on that one.
so very good. So these are things that we have talked about. We have used our message to successfully get a lot of people to move over, to jump the ship from other sides to join us. But there seem to be a couple strongholds of some individuals that you just cannot easily penetrate. So we use a lot of bullets on those strongholds, and we got a few persons, fewer than we anticipated to cross over. That was a little frustrating for me.
But my own stronghold, nobody is impenetrable. Nobody coming to take anything from my side. I'm just going to our camp. What we want to do, we want to set a record, Chris. When this election is over, and Tobati Wanake is announced the winner, I want to be very clear. I want this to be the first time in the last 3 election cycles where district number 3 has produced a winner for the representative election without the outcome being determined by the people. If you will remember, back then when Kuku Double won that first election, it was Madam Dobo and Bill Tower and a few guys went because they were low content was very close. So the court has to separate the parties. And then go to when Bill Tower someone that was challenged and the court had to separate the candidates. Bashir when he won with about 600 votes, what we want to do is set a record that in District 3, the people can determine a leader without the court, helping them find that leader.
Okay, so that's good. And those are experiences. The one that is underscored is for the first time in so many years, you never got angry with. So
because I was trying to I wouldn't call the name of the candidate yet. I've been sending my people. We got about 300 auxiliary groups across the district. You understand? And each auxiliary group got various membership. Like some membership will range from 30 to 40 to 50, 60. Some go up to 500. Okay. So these people are really working. We do not think that all of the people that form our auxiliaries will vote for us. That would be mistaken on our part. So that's not what we're thinking. But we have this huge number of auxiliary groups so that even if 30% or 35% of the individuals in our membership vote for us, that we will still win the election overwhelmingly. We do not want there to be anything that is determined by the court. So I nearly got frustrated when we were talking to some guy. They call themselves the intellectual group or something. We went there, we talk about profile. I talk about the idea that Tobo T. Wanake is by far the most educated person in this race, in district number 3. We have also talked about our records on human rights. We have also talked about all of the good things that we've been doing. And then we have laid our agenda for people to review. And then even as that, some of the guys who support other side, they still try to find crazy questions. You have not been here. When you win, you will go back. It was a little stressful for a moment, but that was something I anticipated.
Okay, so I'm told you are out for tomorrow lunch.
Oh yeah, we're closing tomorrow.
What's the venue?
The TMA field. The Dr. Henry Reed field right there by when you pass Billico Junction and driving along the down the chair avenue before you get to the pipeline road. Right there on your right, where we launched before, is where we.
I think I know the place. Now I know the location.
Yeah. That's where almost everybody who hosts programs in that area. That's almost where all.
What are your expectations?
We will not be putting out anything less than 9,000 persons tomorrow. 10,000 persons tomorrow. That is for sure. Tomorrow, the number that will come out, rain or shine, Chris, it will blow the minds of everybody else out there. All the guys that have been putting people out there, we look at them, we're like, the team is telling me, but where's the people? Where's your people? We know some people that when it's time for them to launch or maybe close, they go out there, they park a lot of trailer or buses on the field just to occupy the space so that the in-between that is left, people can feel it. We will not be doing stuff like that. We will make sure that there will be no vehicle on the field. It will be only human beings. And the people that are coming out tomorrow, they will blow your mind. There is no actual competition out there in this race.
And I'm going to make a way out to see whether we can independently cover it. And if we see space on the field, sorry, we got to come and report it.
If you see space on the field, like as in people not being there outside of the perimeter that we will provide, so that because when I'm speaking, I'm a different version of a public speaker. When I'm speaking, I don't sit in the chair. I move around. I like for people to see that I'm engaging with them. So the corridor that we will provide for me to speak, outside of that, I guarantee you that place is going to be jam-packed. We know that. People that are coming out tomorrow, the rest of the guys will look at it and be like, so that's what we're
you said you estimated 10,000, 10,000, and
10,000. Nobody ever put that on the field.
Sorry, so there's an insect bothering you, right?
Yes. Yeah, something going
I'm
around.
sorry. I
Okay.
cannot see you on the screen. It's now on the Real TV page. Magdalene will come and address it. Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't know
yeah.
where it came
Sorry
from.
about yeah.
It disappeared as soon as you said Marlon will come and address it.
So 9,000-10,000, if you were to have them, so where what can that lead you into winning? 9,000-10,000.
We on election day on October. It's not everybody that support us that will come out tomorrow. But I'm telling you, 9,000-10,000 is a good number. It will send a very clear and unequivocal message to the people that we are contesting against. That our support system, our support base is stronger than their support system. Look, Chris, we are out here not just about the future of Liberia. We are talking about our own work in the human rights space. Today, the DDC is reviewing a document. Think about this. Now, on the people of
District Development Council, the people who will be receiving your salary.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are reviewing the draft memorandum of understanding already. And what we are telling you is we send a communication to them. The moment that they receive the draft, we told them that we are prepared to sign.
It's going to be like a social contract.
Like,
I know it's
what is it?
I know it's going to be a legal. Here's what it will look like. We are basically saying
this is an act of protest. I believe that the salary that public officials make in Nigeria is
in part responsible for the decline of the Liberian economy and for the suffering of the ordinary people. So I think it is corruption to take $25,000-$30,000 a month for one person's salary from taxpayer dollars. You are trying to enrich yourself at the expense of the ordinary people. And in my mind, the richest people in the world, they are not government employees, Chris. When you look at Elon Musk, when you look at Mike Zuckerberg, when you look at Bill Gates, these are innovative people, maybe scientists, who create something that the public needs, and they can make their money off of that. But to see the older women go and sell bitter ball and okra and palm oil and chicken feed and pig feed and all these different things,
survival every day.
Driving for survival every day, and then the taxman go collect, the taxman collects tax dollars from them. That money maybe go to the PCC or the LRA, somewhere through the government system. Ends up at finance ministry, and then salary structure is set up between the finance ministry and budget bureau, whatever. And lawmakers make $25,000-$30,000 a month. That money comes from taxpayer dollars. Some of these taxpayers can barely afford to send their children to school. Some of them got hungry children that go to bed. Children that go to bed hungry at night. So for me, it is abominable. For me, it is capricious and it is ungodly. For you who call yourself representative of the people, to collect the money from the suffering masses and use it to enrich yourself, I would not be a part of that kind of corrupt practice. So that document, your question was what would it look like? The document will say that Turbo T1, Party 1, or the party of the first part, has agreed, being witnessed by all of these different stakeholders, including the motorbike union, the youth representation from the district, elder council, the community representation, the youth representative, the Christian community representation, and everything. We will go down there and we will sign that document. It will give legal authority to the DDC to take all of my salary every month for as long as I am the representative for District Number 3, Montserrat County. I want to set a new standard, a new example in this country for all people.
Gee, that talking is difficult. 6 years.
Chris, let me tell you something.
Please.
If I wasn't going to do it, there was no way that I would sign that legal memorandum. There would be no way that I would sign a document that say, hey, it's witnessed by the police, it's witnessed by all of these different stakeholders. How will I sleep at night? How will I live if I sign that document, give the people hope and expectation and fail to live according to that? And people can use it to sue me. You understand? People can use that document to sue me. Demand that the court give them a salary as well. That is what I'm going to be signing. I want to shame lawmakers. I want to shame lawmakers and public officials who seek public office for a specific reason of enriching themselves. That's what people do today. Today, if the government were to announce that due to the economic hardship in this country, lawmakers would not take pay for the next 3 years, I'll be running this race alone. All the jobs would drop. Maybe I don't know, nobody will be standing. Will be told what you want to get alone. We know that for a fact. When we came here to your studio, the issue was raised, and they were counting on one finger, the two fingers, the third finger. Lawmaker need that. Lawmaker need that. Lawmaker need that. What I'm telling you is, there are people in this country that are actually suffering. I just visited like 3 campuses right now, where students were begging as a result of the hardship that their parents are going through. They really want. I've already given over 1,000 scholarships in the district. Let me tell you this, and I'm speaking on national radio, and the nation is listening. First Assembly AG that just graduated a student was 16 days ago. All of the students that graduated, I gave them scholarship to Institute of Higher Learning. You understand?
Irrespective of where they want to go or which institution they want to attend.
Well, we will work with them. We don't have unlimited resources. I'm just telling you the extent to which we are doing good in this country. That is the message that we are sending. It will be higher institutional learning. All of the students, we gave them scholarship. We had a dinner with them. We brought the students, they ate us, they danced with us, they drank with us. We had a really good time. We brought doctors, medical doctors, civil engineers to talk to these children about their academic future. We also did the same thing with Messiah Baptist. When Messiah Baptist graduated student about maybe 12 days ago, I gave about 63 of them scholarship for higher institutional learning.
So you serve as guest speaker at the closing ceremony, right?
Yeah, I did.
I preceded you, but I didn't give scholarship. I did last school year, and you did this school year. You give scholarship.
Well, you contribute to something. You deliver a message that, to some extent, I can only hope that it benefits somebody. And we got different things that we are depending on. The sources of our incomes may be different. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody's starts shine differently, and we can afford different things. I know that I'm in a space where I can afford to help a lot of students, and that's what I'm doing.
So how are you going to take track of those students or prospective beneficiaries?
We are working on management and the students' leadership. They got the whole student council government, and then they got the academic team, like the administrators. We are working with them, and our own team is working with them to determine the beneficiaries and to we set the criteria. And if you fall outside of the criteria, you lose your space and another student benefit. If you start, like if you're on scholarship, for instance, and you fall below a certain grade mark, persistently or consistently, you might lose your space for another student who needs it so bad.
Wow. Okay, so let's get to the launches for tomorrow, and I want to know the route. Maybe the people should know the route, not me. What are the assembly points?
We will be coming from about 3 to 4 different directions. We'll converge in the beginning at the honorary field on the pipeline road. And then we will march from there. So you will see people marching from so many different angles coming to the honorary field. We'll march from the honorary field, march all the way, get to the Donature Junction, turn left and go towards Pacopine. And then we'll get to Pacopine. We'll meet the other group that will be coming from Bickley Mission and Cocoa Factory. We'll meet them there. They will all march bike to the TMA field. Listen to the man, talk what you want to deliver.
Security measures. What have you been able to put into?
We are working with state security personnel. We are working with the Liberia National Police. We got our own security forces too. We got several VIP security personnel that will be around, and we got our task force as well that will be there. So we are very comfortable with respect to the setup of the security perimeter.
These are the last moments in the election circle, especially for representative. Presidentially, it could go runoff, but representative, legislative wise, some candidates are including in their speeches peace messages, especially seeing a whole nation divided on political line, and the burden now is left with us after these elections to reunite. You got anything, any message for the people?
There's something called copycat, right? Where people just say things just to satisfy listeners because it sounds good on radio, because it sounds good on television and things like that. But some people, their conduct, the way they live their life, the way they contribute to society, does not reflect peaceful conduct. I will tell you this. I'm also one of those who's giving the peace messages. And my character, my conduct, the way I have carried myself in this country for the last maybe 15, 20 years, people who actually know me, who have listened to me on the radio and follow my human rights work, they will know that I come with a message of peace and a message. And I care about this country. And I care about this country. I love this country, and I care about the future of their ordinary children. There are so many innocent children whose very future depends on the decision that we made on election night. So I have been preaching peace message, and I will continue to preach that. I will encourage my supporters to respect the outcome of the elections and to remain peaceful. If during the voting time, if they observe any irregularities, there are procedures that they should follow and do everything possible to contribute towards peaceful electoral outcome.
Okay, State of the Nation, Tobert T. Wanake, District 3 Representative candidate, is with us. We're winding down, and he's launching on tomorrow, and is giving you, the people of District 3, the way out, how to get to the program on tomorrow. So, but let's go back a little bit. How was the bus trip to your properties to tell you that you're not a broke man going to the capital? Did they turn?
No, we have not had a bus trip
Okay.
yet. The bus trip was supposed to be on last Saturday. What we have promised consistently is that this bus trip will happen before October 10th.
Okay.
That is the message that we want our people to understand.
October 10th, with it should fall within the campaign period.
Yeah, it will happen before October
Okay,
10th.
good. That is
Yeah,
before
that-
October 8th, 12 midnight. Anything beyond that time will have semblance of campaign.
And coincidentally, it will be happening on Saturday, October 7th. So
Okay,
I
that's
didn't even
good.
think about that. I didn't even think
I
about
don't-
it like that, but you are right.
Yeah.
Because that will be campaigning. So yeah, the bus trip will happen on October 7th. What we will be displaying, and I hope you will be there, Chris, because or somebody from here will be there. What we want to show, we are setting a new standard for campaigning and for relating to the citizens of this country, in terms of the relationship between the people and politicians. We want to show to the people that a man can he can earn something. Whatever he wants for himself, he can earn it with his own sweat, and not just go to always seek to empower himself or enrich himself with public dollars. Like I said earlier, the richest people in the world, only in Liberia, Chris, have we ever thought about this? Only in Liberia you'll find that the richest people are people who work for government. Only in Liberia. When you go to the United States or in Europe, the richest people are people who are inventors, people who are creative people, scientists, doctors, engineers, people from the private sector. The government does not pay the kind of money that makes people rich. Only here in Liberia. And how come this thing is not demanding national outcry? This is supposed to demand national outcry. The corruption in this country that is undermining the foundation of the Liberian democracy and undermining the function of the state institutions responsible for the survivability of our democracy. This has consistently happened, and we continue to approach with the cultures of silence and impunity. This has to be addressed. And I am telling you what I'm telling people in regular life, that when Tobert T. Wanake becomes representative, listen, when Tobert T. Wanake becomes representative, the men and women on Capitol Hill, they will realize quickly, it will not take long for them to realize that a man of purpose, a man with dignity, a man with character, a man who believes in accountability, transparency, and justice has become one of them.
I want you to repeat that. Sorry, I'm taking it. I want you to repeat that. I want to put you on record. Yes.
I am telling you right now that when this election is over and Tobert T. Wanake has become the winner, the men and women who work on Capitol Hill, including lawmakers, it will not take long for them to see and to recognize that a man of purpose, a man of dignity, a man of integrity, a man who believes in accountability, transparency, and justice has become one of them.
And I don't know whether you know the repercussion for such a mission you want to undertake. Right?
What are the repercussions?
One, I will always make reference to the Rufus Nuves case, Rufus Nuves versus the plenary. They purchased Grand Cherokee Jeeps for each member during the interim government.
Yeah.
The public transport was collapsed. Nowhere to find buses for government workers to move in and out. Even those in the private sector, no public transport. And then the Grand Cherokee came and he rejected it and said, we cannot be driving or riding Grand Cherokee when people are standing or sometimes sleep in bus terminals. We can't get a bus. He rejected it, and then the plenary took decision to suspend him for 3 months.
Here in 1995.
For 3 months and deny his salary. Right after the suspension, the plenary had to vote to approve budget for buses to be purchased.
Chris, I was here. That was 2005.
Yeah.
2005. Rufus is a friend of mine. We went to school together. Rufus' bed was here because we were on upper bed. His bed was here. Mine was here. It was a bump like up and down. We were side by side. We were talking every day.
What school was that?
Bethesda Christian
Okay,
Mission
Bethesda.
School, 1988.
Okay.
We used to go in Zico. He used to play really good football back then. So I know Rufus very well, and I was here in town when that thing happened. So for me, what I got from that was it was beyond that. So Rufus rejected the Cherokee Jeep, but his colleagues cited him for either disrespect to the body in terms of the way he addressed the body. I believe that was the argument in town. It was not just about, hey, we suspended you for refusing the Jeep. But,
but I just said it. He said you can't take the Jeep because it is we live comfortably. But look at the people. Those were the comments he made. And some people felt that they got offended and they said, you're pushing us against the public.
What I'm telling you is I will accept my salary. Before I say I will not take it at all. People in the district came to me, leadership from the Muslim community and the Christian community, say, hey, when you become a representative, you will not be a representative for all of the 73 districts. You will be representative for the people. We who will be electing you. District number 3, Montserrado County. So if anybody should benefit from your salary, it should be us. So they brought that statement to me and I talked about it. Oh, this makes sense. So in recent times, whenever I've come here, you've heard me saying that my money will be relinquished to the District Development Council. So that's why it is. And plus, let me tell you this. You can disagree to agree. You can disagree with somebody's action in principle, and you can have a very constructive conversation concerning your viewpoint, concerning policy matters, and the way you conduct yourself, the way you speak on Capitol Hill. It's important. What you say out here may be considered your right and all the kind of stuff. When you say certain things on the floor, there are rules. I don't know all of the rules yet, but I know that there are rules. And what I heard in 2005 was that Rufus was disrespecting the rule. I'm not the arbiter. I'm not the judge concerning that. But what I can tell you, Chris, when I entered that place as the representative from District number 3, it would take very, very, very limited time for the people to know that a man who has come to bring about change and who is prepared to bring about change has become one of them. It would not take long. I'm telling you that because, listen, I'm not going to be insulting people. I'm not going to be denigrating people. I will set my own example. I will set my own standard. I will leave here. I will go to Europe, I will go to Asia, I will go to the United States, and I will lobby on behalf of District number 3. I've told you that I sit here as the president for Liberia's Shipwright Business Association in the United States. We got members who stopped shipping here because of corruption. I am going to reassure these people. I am going to say, you can invest in Liberia again. I'm going to be able to sit with the president, the vice president, and all the power that be, and discuss things without being disrespectful. You do not have to shoot, or shout at somebody or to throw insult at somebody before you make your point. You can intellectually, you can follow the basic rudiments of intellectual discourse and display your point and put your point in a manner that people can agree or disagree without feeling disrespected. What I will be doing in this country, and the nation will see, and other residents of other districts in this country will see, and they will envy District number 3 Montserrado County. If the Tokyo Wanaka will leave here, first of all, I'll relinquish my salary. That's number one. That lawmakers may not be relinquishing their salary. Okay? That alone can make you envy my district. And then I will travel. I've talked about student exchange program, which I just talk about that on the Villico campus right now. We want to introduce something that I was working on a long time ago. You and I talk about it here. That is the student exchange program. We want to be able to start a program where from Bingsville, at least 500 students can leave every year and go to the United States to study about the American government and the American way of life, and vice versa. Where students from the United States can come here to Painesville too and study about Liberian government and the Liberian way of life. So these are policies, these are programs that we want to introduce that will benefit not just District Number 3, but Liberia a lot. So I'm not going there to be confrontational with somebody and throwing blows. I'm just going there to lobby on behalf of my people and make other people to see, so that I can set a good example of a dignified or lawmaker that's working with integrity, that's not there for corrupt practices, not there to enrich himself for the back of the people. So back to that bus ride you talked about a couple
That would be the purpose of the
right? That would be the purpose of the bus ride. So if people are around here and they are looking for which some people are very much in debt. Most of the people that we are running against, they are telling me that I made a campaign. So because a lot of people thought this was going to be like a 20, 30, 40, 50, $60,000 campaign, right? But they realized quickly that we mean business, that we are very, very serious about the future
of children in this country,
and all of the things, including the very direction of Liberian democracy, all of that will be on the ballot. So we are taking this very seriously and we're working very, very hard to win this election. So the essence of the bus ride is to show to the people of District Number 2, because after I have sat here against corruption and institutional injustice the way I have done it, if I don't show my asset to the people, Chris, as soon as I win this election, and then people see that I got 100 houses in Tower Hill, my estate, T100 Premier Estate, people see that 6 months after the election, tell me, the same man I was talking to Game Brown envelope, the way he used to build the estate. Or people go and see some of my hotels around town. Look at the man that was talking. He not build this. So what I want to do is, Liberia needs transparency. Liberia needs accountability. And for all of that to happen, it must start with declaration of asset. You don't want to be broke and then you go and take state power and then you start using the people asset to enrich yourself, or the people to enrich yourself. So what I'm going to do is show the people on the bus ride that I have what I have, so that when we take office, so that they don't have any reason to be suspicious of our earnings and all of the assets that we have. So also we want to let the people know that we got enough employment opportunity for them, because we are planning, hopefully by God's will, win this election. I want to be able to, between election day and end of June next year, I want to be able to employ at least 6,000 people. So that's what that bus ride will be. To show to the people where's the asset, where are you going to employ the people, where are you going to get the people the job. That's why I want to show my investment in this country to the people of District Number 3 before election night. And for me, nobody has done that. People have come before me and they have made so many different promises. Nobody has said that they will go and sign a legal document to waive their salary to the district. Nobody has said that they will take the people on the bus ride to see where they intend to employ them. So that to me is different from all of the people that I'm running against combined.
All right. So you want to give update on the loan?
Yeah.
The last time you were here, we talked about the loan. They said $3 million.
No.
Please correct me.
The loan, we are investing $10 million Liberian dollars. $10 million Liberian dollars into the entire loan process. I think by this time we have given out. The process is moving much slower than we anticipated.
Why?
Okay, the reason
is number one, we had a lot of workshops before the project started. We told the different women groups that we want you to collect this money. That's not even loan, or Madeline. This is
grant, right? Yes, grant.
Yeah, we will launch a loan project. Let me tell you, we'll launch a loan project on November 1. And we intend to give to banks are giving people loan for 20 to 25% interest in this town that they can barely afford to pay. Banks are seizing people assets. We intend to launch a loan project in this country, in District Number 3, by November 1. So that's separate. What is going on now is the grant project, $10 million Liberian grant project that we launched about 2 weeks ago. So we are giving money to groups, women groups. We had about 3 to 4 different workshops before we launched this process. We were very unequivocal. We were clear. We told the people, collect this money. You don't have to pay anybody anything back. Take this money to your group. Go and start a small business. What are you selling, soap or chicken feed or anything? Sell it for the group and then establish an account. Put the profit that you generate in your account. When you want to do a small women's project, go there and do something. When we see you using the money well, we'll come back and give you some more money. But then quickly when we started giving the money, we we started seeing people to go right behind the building at our office, to go behind the building and divide the money. Yeah. So now people started forcing money. The people who not qualified, the people who don't care about you're giving it the money, dividing it. We who support you say was bringing a little noise, so we need time to straighten that out. As we were taking time to straighten out, the opposition individual that were running against, they went broke. Boom. Last week, I think Monday or Tuesday again, we launched again. You see, this last week, Tuesday or so, we gave over 100, and that one day alone, we gave over 135,000 that day. Previously, we are given, I think, about 600. We are given at least close to 2 million change right now. So we still have more to give. The whole project is 10 million. And if we don't exhaust all of it, then we
You keep it for November 1.
Yeah, we
after you are elected.
If all of it is not exhausted as a result of like the scenario that I just explained to you, if we continue to encounter stuff like that, then whatever is left, we would just roll it over.
So only for people in the district. So why if you people are still organizing themselves and wanting to go by all of the requirements you are requesting?
We began announcing in February 5th of 2023. We began announcing that we will give money to people. The guys we are running against, because they know they cannot compete in that sphere, what they did is that they tried to create a mindset in the people that, gee, one can just make a political statement. You would not be able to give you that money. So a lot of people believed them. Those who were following them, those who were their supporters, to some extent believe it, and they did not apply to meet the criteria in time. So a lot of people are missing out on that. But those who are our supporters and those who were sitting on the fence, or they were looking for SAAH to support, they came over and they applied, and we are giving the money. Today, when I leave here, we have already called some names. Some people will be coming to the office to pick up money again in the envelope.
So they came and you started to give out the loan, and they went at the back of the place and started to divide it. Some people. What does that? What is the interpretation of that? What that tells you?
My understanding, the way I'm still struggling to comprehend that, because we have several workshops. We talk about this, and all these people sign paperwork, and they were not supposed to do that. But they're at the end of the day crazy. When people are hungry and desperate, there are people, real human beings, that are suffering in this country. To some people, $300, $400, $500 Liberian means something. $1,000 Liberian means something. So they cannot wait to go for the group to start selling something. So I really were not get so angry or mad at the people who did that. We just tried to have further conversations and discourage them from dividing that money, because when you do something like that, for instance, you deprive yourself of the better opportunity, like we are talking about launching a loan project. Again, hear me out. People that we are running against, they are going to communities and people that, this man is not able to give you 9% interest. You see how some people miss out on November 1? I'm sitting here on national TV. T. Wanaka does not lie. I do what I say I would do. I'm sitting here on national TV, and I'm telling you very clear and unequivocal terms that on November 1, 2023, we will be launching a loan project.
Win or not?
Banks in this country.
Rain or not, we'll be in a hall.
Rain or not, we'll be in a hall.
Win or not?
Rain or shine, we will.
I say win or not.
Win or not?
Oh, win or not? No, this is business. So that's no win or not. I'm winning. Let me tell you something. I'm winning. I am definitely winning. I know I'm winning. The competition over there is not a big competition. And all I'm telling the people in the district right now, like all the students that I just spoke to a couple moments ago, I told them, pray for this country. You were talking about peace message a moment ago. Pray for this country. The night before election, especially, you should pray really hard for Liberia. When you pray for the little children too. You should pray for our district and our community. And you should ask God for a leader. And I hope that when you ask God will give you for leader, that God will give you top T1.
So let me open the lines quickly. We do this and we end by 25 minutes after. Then we go to another. We have to launch. We fight, as a matter of fact. Let me just inform those of you who are listening, we will use at least 30 minutes to launch an appeal for you, the listeners, like we did 2020 midterm elections. We will have our reporters all in the street, and the station is going to go 24 hours on that night. We have food, water, and whatsoever. You can reach out. That will come up subsequently just after T. Wanaki had left us. 07751 44278 07751 44278. 17 years ago, this frequency was launched and has lived up to the expectation of the people. This caller is on. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
And I do admire his expectation to speak because of expectation. Why not add the in Liberia now, the things about what we have done, that's our primary objective. What have you done? He's spoken what he will do, not what he has done in the district. The law is discussing is a pre-foreseen things and he's discussing how we are not saying anything now in the district. So I want to understand what has he done in the district instead of what we will do. Because who knows? That's example. If you get the power, no one why.
So they have the bus ride coming up on Saturday, and so they will, that's why it's intended for. Sorry, but he's going to respond to that. So let me take another caller. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Magdalene, SAAH, and Big Brother Chris. My name is Chris Blama, and I call you from District 3. Big Brother Chris is one of the Big Brother, especially with the sugar trend. I have so much respect and especially the role you play as a consultant for the radio station. But for you to have consulted with one of the to come out the kind of public minor to lie to the people of District number 3 is quite unfortunate, Big Brother.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Because that individual in studio, the attitude of Mr. Toberty in the district is complete for one and a being style living. You can lie to the people to take power.
But leave all of those things, and no, you have to be real. If you say somebody is not being truthful, you have to say. No, I'm not going to give you 1 minute. What I want you to do is that when you say someone is not saying the truth, you should be able to tell us what is the truth, what identify, what he's, what. Oh.
Asking what is the SAAH?
So, what? Okay, what's your side, Chief? What's your side?
I am here as a resident of District number 3. I'm going to vote the leader that would be too far to speak well.
So, what do you understand by when someone says bus ride? Well, how do you understand it? What?
No impact on us in this district. We are resident of District number 3 here. You have your property in Magibi County, Chris of your desert. It has no impact on us in Magibi.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. Okay, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So
yeah.
that is Cruise of it is outside Republic of Liberia.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening, Magdalene.
Quickly, let's hear you. Quickly. Time is fast spent.
Yeah. I'm Ramsey F. Joseph, and I do join you from 55 in Mosorado County. Magdalene, it was so good that you cut that man off.
No, we didn't cut you off. He ended.
Okay. So, I want to ask my honorable man studio. Yeah. I really appreciate you for your input, but I really want to ask you for the past year. What are some of the local NGO that you have undertaken for the community or for the people to talk to you and give a district to you as their representative?
Okay. All right. He's taking note. Yeah. Let me take another call quick. Hello. Oh, who's here? Yeah. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Yeah, please step away from your monitor, please.
No, they're not monitor issue. His phone got problem.
Your phone got problem? Wow.
Let's hear you. Quickly.
Thank you. This is Father Kwewu, William Kobe, and I joined this conversation from District 3. Let me appreciate Tabati 1K video. Look, one question quickly. You know, wanting to be a leader of District number 3 to represent us at representative level, and I think we would like for you to go as far as, because now District number 3 will be legitimate national leader, that is the representative, the senator, and the president. And you are only coming to us that you want to lead us to represent us. So let us know about a meeting that some of us now are not decided or don't know the right choice to make for the presidency and that of the Senate. Electing a good representative with a bad senator, a bad president, trust me, that representative will not work. We see example under this regime. So we would like for you to please lead the people of District City who to elect for senator and for president comes to our district for proper development and representation.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hello.
The man registered as independent
I see it.
candidate. Then you want him to tell you, hey man. Okay. Let me take one more. Then we go to yes. Hello.
Wow.
Hello. 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 So what you want me to say now?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
That's
it's good to
your-
have you on the line, ma'am. Hello, it's because you are one female among many males that call. That's why I keep you on the line. But your line is very terrible, so you have to walk away from wherever you are. Okay, so what's your name? Yes, ma'am. What do you have to say this afternoon? Why he started? Why he started?
He's a first man I ever did train in generation number 3 to market women that was down to be able to stand back on their feet. And he's a first man I ever listened to our demo scholarship. He's a first man I declared access and to tell us that he would take off for boss bra to go and see what he had for himself.
Okay.
So I want to tell God, thank you for it. I pray that you win and we know that you will win.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, what a noisy background. We can take calls on number talk. Wanake, let's hear you address this concern.
First of all, the gentleman that called earlier,
I have a
Let's go.
response from the gentleman, but I want to hear yours first.
yeah, the gentleman, it was. Remember, I told you that from the beginning of the show, I told you that for the first time in 2 years, I almost got angry, and that's the kind of stuff I was talking about when I was telling you that we gave the message to the people, we spoke truth to the people, and we gave evidence. One thing I forgot, in terms of my record on human rights, that's another thing I've been talking about in the district. Will you also say I lie when I say that I am the one person, not just in district number 3, in all of Liberia's modern history, that has an impeccable record on human rights to the extent where you put your hands in your pocket, spend over 75,000 United States dollars out of your pocket, fighting the Liberian government for human rights violations. That case was decided in the 13th Judicial Circuit Court. You probably heard me talking about it before. Was that to a lie? And the Liberian government appealed, and it's before the Supreme Court now, and we are going there. Was that to a lie? So to say about something that we will do that has not yet happened, which we said will happen on Saturday, to call that a lie, to me, that's unfortunate in terms of how biased he is. But let's move on to the people who actually wanted to understand something. What have I done in district number 3? I said that all of the students, in terms of human resource development, in terms of youth empowerment, education is important. I said all of the students, 100 and maybe 60 some more students that graduated from Revival Temple AG, I gave them all of them scholarship for higher institution of learning. Was that to a lie? And then Messiah Baptist, about 43 students from there was given scholarship for higher institution of learning. Was that to a lie? So for the person who wanted to know what have I done in the district, right now we are looking for ground, at least 2 acres of land. For the construction of the T100 Premier University. My hope is that the deal that we are discussing now will come through. Once we purchase that land, we'll be inviting you guys.
You got a premier estate, then you want to have a premier university.
Premier University. Yeah, that's my brain. Premier is my brain. I also got a premier cold storage. I got a premier electricity supply.
When are you coming with the premier radio station?
Premier radio station. That's crazy. Don't make me say these things, but that is in the works.
Okay.
We should have launched that sometime last year, but we decided to wait. I believe that maybe in the first or second quarter of next year, we definitely will be launching a premier radio station. That is for sure. That's something we are working on. I'm pretty sure you heard some conversation about that earlier. But all I want to say here in closing, Madeline and Chris, is that Liberia and the people of this country, they have come a long way. The people have struggled for so long. The decisions that we made 18 years ago, we lived with the consequences for 6 years. And then we still made mistakes. We still made mistakes in 2011. We live with the consequences in terms of the criteria that we use to identify our leader or to pick the person that we are voting for. So I believe from going all around the district, I believe that the people have come to a point where they want to contribute not towards their own suffering, but towards the end of their struggle by electing a leader who has vision and who has an impeccable record that will show that when he is selected, he will bring about difference. I am telling you about partnership that we have overseas, that the people of District Number 3 and people of Liberia can benefit from. So there will always be, detractors, people who don't agree with you, but that's also part of intellectual discourse. You do not expect everybody to agree with you. The one or two individuals who disagree with me, I respect them. There were also other individuals. I think more people agree with us than those who did not agree. This is a democracy, and we are trying and fighting for the survival of our democracy. All that the man Tobati Wanake is doing is working hard to try to win an election so that he can bring about change to the people of District Number 3 that will be benefited all across the length and breadth of Liberia.
Okay, thank you very much. But this is a disclaimer I have in the next 5 minutes. The individual who called and made mention that Chris, sit there, and why you bring this kind of person in the studio, expect you to know better, you sounded too angry. Too angry. I don't know what made that guy so angry to the extent that he couldn't even reason. For God's sake, can you dictate to me? Are you a member of our editorial team to decide who should come in the studio? The same way I can't dictate to you whether you should listen to State of the Nation, you do it at your own volition. Listen and make your decision. And I intentionally ask you, what is your side? Because if you are just called any side, I'm going to tell you, then why didn't I have problem with her when you brought your side here? Then you say, your side is it's a secret. What problem do you have? Do you see anyone? Have you seen anyone? There's a law that before anyone takes seat, they should declare their asset. I was a Deputy Director General at LBS. I had, to me, a foundation in the house I live in now and one maroon Pathfinder Jeep. I was made to declare. When we delayed, our names were published in newspaper that we were in violation of the code of conduct. We declared and we were certificated that we've declared what we have. When we were leaving, they made us to declare what we have after leaving. That was the time the law used to take its course. You are living with people here who refuse to declare, who were living in one bedroom and are now millionaires. You don't have problem with that. But you have problem with somebody who is seen before I take seat. Well, the law is not enforced anyway, but I will take upon myself before I take seat. Come and see what I have done for myself.
That's okay.
What I have done for myself. Then you are there saying it doesn't have any impact on District 3. District 3 is outside the Republic of Liberia. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Man, come on, man. Simple things. We just get angry at one another with no attempt to run campaign for this young man. I just wanted to say that.
You want to take some
no, I'm not taking
water break?
Yes. My friend sounded too angry, man. I'm sorry. But why did they even attempt to dictate to the editorial policy of this station who to bring and who not to bring? Thank you. Chief.
Right, I think you express yourself enough. There are people like that. All we can do is to continue the effort of trying to educate them and let them know that in the end, it is Liberia that comes first. We are all Liberian persons. And for me, particularly, the investment that I have in this country, it's not in the type of county that he took. What county he said? He said, Magibi?
So Cruiserville. You got some properties in Cruiserville, right?
Yeah. I do. Well, not Cruiserville. Maybe in that whole district somewhere there. I got property there. I got property, all across District 3. I got property there. District 2, District 6, District 1. I got property all across the country. And that is Liberia. And the people
disagree.
Like somebody asked a question.
Those places are outside Liberia.
One of the guys who were in studio here with me the other day, somebody asked and said, if you are saying that T1K, investment is outside of the district, the university that you went to, LU that you went to, is it in the district? You know, it don't have to be in a district to develop Liberia, or to students live in a district, they go to the next district, they go all around, they go downtown, according to university to go and learn. So for me, I'm all about developing this country. I'm all about encouraging my investment partners. Most of our members from the Liberia Shipper and Business Association, they are skeptical about investing in this country because of corruption. What I know is that when we become representatives, property one can become representative in this country, we will be able to invite the director general or the managing director or whatever, the director general of LRA, of the Freeport. All of these managers will be commissioner general and the manager at Freeport. All of these different port of entry, they will come before the house and they will be able to explain their action. And if they don't explain well and if it's not convincing, action will be taken. And on the basis of that, we'll be able to go back to the United States and to Europe and to Asia and to tell our partner, watch this video. Just the Commissioner General sitting right here answering questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much, T. Wanake. That's how we draw the curtains on this segment. It's 29 minutes after 4 o'clock. Next on this transmission is this break. And
This message here coming from amplifying the press in partnership with RFS. Remember, your health matters. Let your vote be used to ensure that you have access to good healthcare services, especially sexual and reproductive health rights services. A message from the Amplifying Rights Network partnership with RFS.
okay, so yes, after that break, and let's do this passionate plea. You know, in 2005, this station was launched in October, to be specific, October 7. Next week or this week, this station is turning 17 years or 18 years old. All along, this station has been run from the pocket of the owner. And at election time, this station loved to do some things on its own. On the basis of that backdrop, we are sending out an SOS call, an appeal to those of you who believe in our platform, in our station, in the 96.1 frequency, to form partnership with us on October 10th evening. That is after casting your ballot. I know you go home, relax, and you're going to buy your batteries or buy your data or whatsoever to keep tuned. But it takes long range of commitment, sacrifices to reach out to you. Paragraph 5 of the Journalist Creed says, and paraphrase, nothing should stop a media entity or a media personnel to inform the people. Even if there are difficulties, it is the right of the people to be informed of what's happening, because it is based on that information they will take the necessary decision to better their life. What the motorcyclists? Go outside for them. We are launching a special appeal. We've done it. We are doing it because we want to exclude the CEO, who is himself a candidate in these elections, and we want to do it on our own. We are in search, or we are bidding for food, water, tea accessories, and scratch cards. We have at least 32 persons placed in the field, and they will be coming here on Friday for training or rehearsal. Some of these activities have been funded from our pockets because we made the commitment and don't want to let you down. We made the commitment and don't want to let you down. I really, to be frank, I had a change of mind. And based on one or two discussions, we decided to go ahead with it. It's going to be a tough night for us. We got to ensure that peace and security prevail on election night. We will be sitting here and informing you people. We've done it for ourselves, about ourselves, but we can't do all. We are asking you to form partnership with us to make the broadcast go unhindered on election night. You will be in your comfort. We will be in the cold. We will put ourselves at risk. The reporters will be in the street. They will be at risk. They will read numbers that you don't want to hear, and they will read numbers that you want to hear. But those numbers we admit to you will be the actual numbers, certified, but unofficial. The NEC will read out the official results. We will read out the certified, the ones that are placed on the wall. When polls are closed, sortings have taken place, tabulation, collation, all finished, and results placed on the walls at the polling places. That's where our interest lies. That is where our interest lies. And it is because of you we will be out. It is because of us you will be in tune.
Yeah.
Please, we haven't done this before. Maybe because our owner has never participated or contested. And he has always been there. Because this one, we're just being professional to keep him out of some of these. If you are a contestant and you have interest in helping out, or you're not a contestant, you believe in this platform. I don't like, one of the reasons why I don't like to beg, because I am broken, I'm disappointed, I am ashamed if I beg and you don't turn it, you agree and you don't do it. Hey man, it's one of my biggest weaknesses. That's why I don't usually just beg. But please, reach out to us. You will never be disappointed on election night. Those people's children that I'm about to put in the street, those chauffeurs that I'm about to put in the street to bring you factual news, they have life too. They have life. Please contribute to smooth broadcast that night. I'd like to acknowledge Precious Tita Boli, Peter Mo Grace Kesseley, and the list goes on. They were in and out supplying us that night to ensure that we remain awake. Our reporters who were then in the fields, I also told the female reporter, Olivia Bowen, who was one of the last to sign off at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Imagine, on motorbike from one place to the other.
But you even got to tell her to get out.
Yeah, I had to tell her, say, for security reason, leave, go home. Go home for security reason. Yeah. Olivia, go home. Do you know the motorbike fellow you are riding with? Yes, I know, but we are in odd hours now. Please go home. Before she went. The other people were all over. Our correspondents. I remember I had one, he just left from here with different radio station, and he was on motorbike from Sokopa, just into Nimba from Bon County, all the way to Ganta, stopping from one point to the other reading the results. Buchanan, Lofa, all over the country. Some of you didn't know. Those of you who brought supply for us that night, you the one know what we went through that night. But we were doing our work. This is what we signed up for, and we're not complaining, But we are asking you to extend us a partnership hand. Lucky Duby said, blessed is the hand I give it. Then the one that receives. Maybe I should play you.
Yeah, you know,
I didn't find it to play you.
Even Matthew 7:7 says.
Oh, but you want to go to.
Yeah,
you want to go
should
to
ask.
Yeah. Ask, and that shall be given.
Should be given. Seek and you find.
So I'm reading out a number to you.
Yeah.
This number is our mobile account. And whatsoever raise here will be announced here. And you don't have to send it cash. You can send it water, you can send it tea, sugar, scratch card, anything that will keep our reporters in the street on that night. Some of them we have to put money in their pockets just for eventualities. We have to sacrifice. 0-555 28 78 75 0555 28 78 75. I read that again. 0555 28 78 75. I'll read that. 0-555 28 78 75. By the time you apply the instruction, the computer engineer work will tell you are about to transfer this amount of Magdalene SAAH. If it is not Magdalene SAAH, don't send it. This name will appear when you dial 0555 28 78 75. Thank you for making our broadcast wonderful on that night, and trust us. You can rely on us. We will take the risks, and you can benefit.
I think we should take a few calls before.
Yes.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Pambo.
Yeah, quickly, Chief.
How are your announcement about assistance?
Yes, sir.
I will try my best. What only to together with family.
Okay.
I'm gonna live in Broadway near the Peer Mission.
Okay, Chief. Thank you so much. We appreciate.
Please ask Mr. Christopher Salif to tell me his number. To call me or his number. I want to see him and discuss something with him about farm.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Fumbler. Again, the mobile number 0555 28 78 75. 0555 28 78 75. Tomorrow, we will continue this passionate plea. Thanks for your consideration. This is State of the Nation. Now with us, as part of our corporate social responsibility, we have with us in studio 3 young men under the banner, Reform Motorcyclists. So they will wait. We'll take few calls.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Salif, please call me on 0.
Oh, yeah.
I will call you on this number.
I'll call you, yeah? I thought it's somebody else. Okay, I think we can take the call again.
Yeah.
Let's take this.
Let me read out the number once again. 0555 28 78 75. 0555 28 78 78 75 is the number to extend election night coverage. You are in the hands of the professionals. Okay, so as I said, Reform Motorcyclists are in studio. They are 3 young people, group of young people. They don't believe in violence. They believe in peace. They believe in tranquility, equality, justice. And they think this moment is the moment to preach peace. So let me go to Studio B to talk to the folks. Gentlemen, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much.
What's the name? Let's do the name.
Yeah, my name is Bomo Tamasepe, a resident of District Number 3. I'm the co-chair for the Transform Motorcycle in the Republic of Liberia.
Okay, let's hear you. Next. Let's hear
Yes.
you.
Thank you very much. My name is Jeremiah F. Johnson. I'm a motorcyclist, agriculturalist also. I'm a PRO for this organization. Sir.
Okay, next. What the chairperson? Let's hear you.
Yes, my name is Ishwa Gideon on the Transform Motorcycle Association. I'm the chair of mobilization.
Okay, so one of you said you told us you sometimes listen to us in Kenema, right? Kenema, Sierra Leone. You are the one. You can hear me? You can hear me? No, put that down. Just put that down. Just the one that you have, pull it down. You will hear me through those speakers. You put it, you can hear me now, right? Tell him to take that from his, yes. So you will hear me through this one. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, good. You say you monitor us in Kenema Pujahu District, Sierra Leone, right?
Sure.
What's your name?
I'm Jeremiah Father Johnson.
How is the frequency? How clearer it is usually?
Oh, the frequency for me, even when I was in Sierra Leone, I usually listen to 3FM because we get them clear, loud and clear, particular in Kenema District. I was living in Wijon Town.
Okay.
The village name is Wijon.
I just want to confirm that, and that's our strength. We are across the far beyond the border. So, gentlemen, you, the secretary, tell us what your group is about.
I'm the co-chair.
Co-chair, you tell me what the group is about.
Also, thank you all so much. Mr. SELLEE, I want to use this opportunity to extend my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the True FM family, more pernicious to you, for urging us to express our own setum in this table election. So we are called the Transform Motorcyclists of the Republic of Liberia. We thought it was to come in as young people to preach peace, that those who trying to bring violence will stop. Mind you, the politician only use the young people whenever they need the power. After that, after the loss or the win, they truly a SAAH same, they don't know you. So we are on national radio, right? Encouraging our friends, our brother, our younger sister, brother, and us family that comes October 10th, probably get 6 more days to election. Stay away from violence. So now, the issue is this. When we are young people speaking to our crowd or to our echo, it's important, which means I put him or her in my own case or in my own shoe. That is, if I'm speaking to them, they will understand that, no, I'm a young man, I'm very much motivated, I understand the issues, and that's why I left to stay away from violence. So, besides that, we are against violence because we believe that when people go into violence, we have so many casualty, destruction, and which we think it is very much unfortunate that we don't want to go to. Today, the young people have been marginalized by those same politicians. When in terms of any eventuality, they will escape. They will leave all the they go in the United States of America, they go in all of European country, all of African country, and they will leave all your suffering. So the question is this: how many other representative, senatorial, or presidential candidates have kids, their family in Liberia? How many of them in Liberia already have Labrador citizenship? No, most of them had American Labrador citizenship. Instead of anything, they escape. They are working with a visa in a pocket. They are working with money, ATM card in a pocket. Anytime we have it. So we keep from the tricycle or from the mobile angle, because of the Transform Motorcyclists, we are saying it is good to protest. Yes, go protest, but we will only afford to your protest. That is, if your mother, your father, your brother, your sister be ahead of us, they'll be beyond. But in how much you cannot bring your money apart for the protest, we will not go for the protest. So we are on the national.
I want to do that.
We are apart from protestation.
Hello. Yeah. You say that the new rule now, before we protest, bring your mind and your power and put them in front of us.
Yeah, Mr. SELLEE, you know that they will never bring them, right? They will never. So for the father, they will not bring their mother, their father, their brother, their sister ahead of us. They mean that there will be no protest. So in a way, you bring your mother, your father, your brother,
or maybe
sister,
your children. Your children
so
also. Okay, so let me go to Behe. Where's Behe?
I'm the player.
Oh, okay. So where's it? Junior Noah, right? Is the chairman now? Geddes. Okay, Mr. Geddes, let's hear you. It's like you guys are tired now with this kind of confusion or violence, and you people are trying to wash your hands off and say, well, before you allow us to protest, these are the people who should be in front of us. Let's hear you on that one.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Christopher. You know, we the Transform Motorcycle Association, we look in our arena now, we give it necessary to crack this idea, to bring it on board, to lighten the mind of the youth in our arena. Why my co-chairman just said, you know, there are some people, as he usually stated, that they get their visa already on their payroll, their document is prepared. But you know, they sit in the diaspora, they only use telephone now to make our brothers and sisters to get on the street and to cause chaos. But we, the Transform Motorcycle Association, especially as a motorcyclist, we have all kinds of names. They call us all kinds of names. Even the name that we're having is not even on the Zogo. You see that? They take all the big bad people when you can bear always this. Even when they hemorrhage Benekin, people say that, oh, that the motorcycle, in fact, the people using for hemorrhage. So it came a time, even our own business that we're doing, which is to ride this particular cycle to get our daily bread to feed our children. Even we were there, we're not even getting that freedom again no more. People start to be afraid of us. So we give it necessary to look at this. We say, no, this is not our portion. We have already been transformed. So this is the reason why we brought it out there on board. If anyone want to make a turn with this particular election with our peace that we're enjoying, if they want us to protest, as my brother just said, let them bring that. Their wife, their father, even their grandmother. We that they will not refuse, but they will be ahead of us just in case of anything. They will get all the feedback. Then we will be behind them because we are not up for violence.
I don't want to let it yet.
We are not up for violence. We are not up for it no more. So nobody should get it at one time. We the second. I know, because we for now lower stand, then for now they take all the people to their kind and bring water and get all little or nothing. But I tell you, if you go in the parking, no, we facing a lot of challenges. We the cyclists, you know, the people sometimes when they want to go for the protest, they will come to all the people parking lot and just take t-shirt and thing and just share it on people. Get them $10. What is $10 that we can get on our own? So this time around, we don't want this thing in our nation. The fact that peace that we are enjoying, we enjoying it. All I have 4 living children. Can you imagine? My brother on the side, on my left hand side, here, but today. So can you imagine? So
but you're very wasted.
What's about pay?
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, hold on now, Giddings. How many you got?
6.
I got 4.
I said pay.
I got 3.
What's our fella?
I got 5.
So I see why I say
I won 2 in Sierra Leone.
Oh yeah. So it is because you see, these kind of discussions are very good. And you're looking at your children's future, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Imagine I was telling somebody when the war broke out in 1990, I didn't have a child. So I was like, boy, we go. Anytime the fire, we go on the other side. Anytime, but imagine if it happens now, I need to move with 4 children. No, not 10. I'm not looking at difficulty. Yeah, so yeah, but let's hear, Father, let's hear you.
Thank you very much, Mr. SELLEE. For me, you see, the reason why I joined this team or this train is that I experienced a lot of difficulties during the war. I was 9 years old when war entered this country. We flee from here, went to Sierra Leone because of war. We flee from Sierra Leone, went to Guinea. I speak French. I stopped in the 6th grade French school. And when I came back, we came back to Liberia after the election. People said, oh, Chancellor was not a good leader and what have you, all these things. People not beyond Chancellor. Left from here, went to Sierra Leone. I was in the refugee camp, Tobana refugee camp in Blama. And we were there. We saw how things were living, how things were moving with us. We were not satisfied with what we do because war was in our country. This is why when I came back somebody last year, I said I would join a team. I will fight hard to join a team to preach the word of peace. We need peace in Liberia. We know how we struggle. We know how we feel. The bitterness of war. The meaning war is waste of all resources. See, it will be very bad if at all these politicians come to us and say, oh, gentlemen, hey, I give you this, I give you that, go and cause chaos. For I, Jeremiah Fowler Johnson, will never and ever be in that part of movement. In fact, I'm planning right after the election, I'm going to my home, Wosom DC, Lofa County, to preach the message of peace to every town and villages surrounding Lofa County. Not only Lofa, this initiative is going to stop. It is worldwide, nationwide. So we are crying on the international community. We are crying on government officials, even to true family. We are crying on you people for your financial support, your moral support, your every support you think you can give us to foster our dream. We want the dream to go nationwide. This is why we came to the station. We have been to so many areas talking to people.
So what?
And now,
So what are they telling you? All the places you people going, when you listen to them, to you people on the radio, when you go home, what do they tell you?
Say again.
What do they tell you when you go home after preaching all these peace messages?
What did they?
Yeah, the people who listening at you sometimes.
Okay. They can tell us, oh, gentlemen, you're thank you very much for the initiative. You're thank you for going on the street. You're thank you for sensitizing our people. And we will keep on. Now, I want to take this time to even encourage every motorcyclist in Liberia, not only Maserati. For Maserati, we'll be having our meeting on Friday. Please, we're asking every motorcyclist to come for the meeting, to have a mass meeting, and then put things together. One person can't do this. We need the hands and the foot of every motorcyclist and every patriotic Liberian to join this fight. We need peace. We have struggled a lot. I'm 44 years of age.
Yeah, Mr. Teddy. Yeah, Mr. To get out of the one just said, right? So you see, the struggle is not just one person issue, right? We are like within one parking lot to another parking lot, encouraging our friends and brother to stay away from violence. Mind you, some of us are in Susu. Right? So what we did do was we pack our bags and we use one person bag. We start to go from parking lot to parking lot. We are not afraid of being the people money. No, we pay our money back, but we are on national duty. We are into this with our own heart. We have decided to play our own part as young people. In our history, we never judge or wrongly. So we decided to play our own part. And while it's true, we are fighting for peace. We also want to say this to the Director of Bangla Sana, National Election Commission Chair, that I have a lot of respect for, right? She conducted two or three elections, which did not bring any casualty. The 2020 election, the representative election, by-election, and then I'm much commensurate for that. But again, we are seeing this again, like the process that is started, that should end good, right? And I also condemn the barbaric deportation that exhibited a few days ago in local country, which I think it is very much unfair. It is not in the interest of the Liberian people. Far from being true to us, right? And again, to enjoy our peace, I would to say, I contribute from many of them. My people owning rubber, Maka TV, my darling SAAH, and you must see so we think it's about turn out. We as young people need to come together. So we are on this national radio, like calling other people who think that can really help us in our goal, right? We need to go in Nimba, we need to go in Banga, we need to go in nearby countries to propagate this information. We get it from here. When you hear this, we are interview lab, when the spawn, we talk before we interview all lab. Now, went to the other areas, so to True FM, and the struggle will not just end, we will not say any today. We'll be going to almost all of the radio stations in Maserati. We want to go back in the ministry or in the other countries near the Nimba, Grunge. We are very equipped. Dedicated ourselves with this. We are decided to just do it with our whole heart. We are not thinking about which are you from, which country you from. We are not thinking about that. We are only thinking about we get one Liberia. They usually say Liberia is what we have.
Okay, so let me go to Giddings. We are very pressed of time. We got 3 minutes to go. Let's hear you. How are you going to enforce this? Giddings? How are you going to expand this peace message out of this? Yeah.
Thank you. For me, at the chair of mobilization, what we decide now, this is what we're working on. Your question is how are we going to expand it, right? How are we going to expand it, right?
Yes.
That's the reason why we deem it necessary to come around you people, for to help us to push the agenda to the people. You know, pushing our reality, we're pushing politics about our country. Maybe some people play politics with the country. No, this is the reality we are pushing here. And the reality is all about Liberia. And we that live within this country. So now, For us now, we don't have him
before him
before him
push this
to push this message out.
we are asking.
We are not for any political party. We are not for specific political party. Whether for the CDC, whether for the United Party, whether for the LAP, whether for the ANC or the CPP or how you call them. We are not for them. Special specific. We are for everybody because Liberia is all that we have. So we need their support for them to come in with any other logistic that they have that they can give to us. Because mind you, we still being, you see, there's no casualty thing, Mozzarella, because we're doing our underground work with the youth, especially with the cyclists. We do our underground work from blood packing to packing. Even some packing, we go, we meet people packing at the party, and we will interview them and tell them, say, hey, man, calm down. If I Burger win, it's not for you personally, it's for the country. If I all George money we are win, it's not for you personally, it's for the country. So why should you for your own brother even start to fight? So now we need their support. Our government officials, every entity that live within this republic, we need their support for us to carry this message. Even they can provide even vehicle whatsoever for us to go in Kakata Banga. Because for us now, we use our own resources. We don't get support from any other person. All the support that we are doing now, it is taken by the grace of God. We run for 2 days, we take that money, we add it all to buy gas and to buy food and to go around from parking lot to parking lot and use 2 or 3 person motorbike. I think you saw this morning.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me come to you, Fala.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear you, Fala. Your closing comments.
As my colleagues were just saying, you see, transformation takes place many ways. And for me, I found myself in the agriculture sector, as I was saying, because I graduated from the Eastern Polytechnic in Kenema. You see, we transform people's life from one sector to another. We that were in the agriculture sector. And then I joined a peace building cooperative in Sierra Leone. Also, we transform people's life, taking people from the street, bringing them into the agriculture sector. So at all, we can get mobility, we can get support, we can get, let's say, the power from God. Because God comes first. We will make sure we transform our country to as a better country, as a better nation, that our friends on the street, our colleagues over there, our friends in Sierra Leone, in Ghana, Nigeria, those in the diaspora, they will say, yes, this initiative, they are doing something great. We need to help them. We need to come to their aid. But nobody's coming to our aid. This is why we started this thing almost 1 month plus.
Okay.
We go from place to place. Sometimes I don't even run almost a week plus because I'm a PRO.
All right, let me hold you there. Let me go to Behik quickly. 1 minute. Let me hear you. Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Okay, now, so take it also, or like they just say, right? Or we are in the struggle with our heart. Like I get already started. We are in the struggle with our heart. It is important that we as young people, we as people living in our country, stay away from peace. It is important that we as people come together, rebuild our country. Our country is just declining, while other countries is expanding, growing upward. We are one of the oldest country in the world, and we are the oldest independent country in Africa. So we think it is important that we come together, fight for peace, that we're already enjoying 20 years peace. I think it is essential, right? So I'm saying this to all of my friends that are listening to me, my brothers, my sisters, or stay away from peace. If anybody win, he or she is our president. If anybody win from district angle, he or she is our president. Today, I will say this: we have 6 more days to election, so it is important that we can frame as we get to what we are enjoying. We not allow 1 day to spoil the 20 years peace that we're already enjoying. So I want to say this. In our record, into this with the struggle. So we are calling all the people that are listening to us now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
They can even use score. They can use score. It's about one.
You want to announce numbers?
Okay, so announce your number just in case somebody wants to get you.
Yeah. All the numbers I 777 530 513. And the second number is 0.
Go on,
Chief. The second number is 0555 004566.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for coming. That does it for this edition of State of the Nation. Tomorrow is Thursday, and it will mark 5 days to election. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you
Also.
for
Okay,
having
so
us. Thank you
yes,
very
thank you
much.
so much for coming. Tomorrow marks it 5 days. Tomorrow is Thursday, and it will mark it 5 days to elections. And we wish you all the best as you go about preaching peace. Thanks so much for coming.
Wish the best.
Okay, that's how we sign off this afternoon on this edition of State of the Nation. Thursday tomorrow, see you.
So calls have been coming, but we unable to pick it. So we will continue tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow. So
yeah, so we'll be here
Yeah.
tomorrow. Try to seek or solicit your assistance to get our reporters in the field. We've got vehicles, we got fuel, but we would need scratch card. We would need other stuff as we announce to you people. Thank you so much. Good night.
Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring for that decision to ever happen, we will be able to speed up that day when all the black men, white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of
come
the
back and just sign off on the
free
radio.
at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last.
Keep laughing.
You got it up?
It's the biggest boss in the biz. Rick Ross. Let me tell you something. Make my music warning. It's the biggest situation in the game. Wale.
Yeah. I don't know why I just feel like me. I like this.
Yeah. Get money on this side.
Yeah,
man.
Ross.
Let the